Amen. As the women approached the tomb Easter Sunday, they did so with fear and trembling, unsure of what lay ahead of them, not even sure how they were going to roll away the stone from the entrance of the tomb. For many, this is how they approach death. They are unsure of what lays ahead of them, unable to be certain of life beyond the grave. This becomes even more apparent as they get older and the reality of age sets in, especially when their bodies don't function as well as they, once did. In the case of Florence, her body was making it harder for her to hear. But I had good practices with this. My grandmother was hard of hearing. One time, someone told me, "You need to be more quiet," to which she said, "No, be as loud as you can." Well, her lack of hearing did not deter her from coming to church when she was able to still drive, and I was told she couldn't hear much from the service, but she wanted to be here still. And when she had a hard time hearing the church service on the radio, she looked forward to our church's weekly bulletin. She told me even though she couldn't hear the service very well anymore, she could still read it. And because our church puts the hymns in the bulletin, she could sing along, allowing her to hear the music in herself. Determination like this in the face of age taking more and more away from her on a daily basis to the point that it eventually took her life can only be the result of an everlasting presence in her life, pushing her not toward a grave of uncertainty, but the certainty of everlasting life. When Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to see the tomb, they were uncertain of what they would find. What they found, however, changed the world, or should I say, what they didn't find changed the world. In a short period of time, we will go to the cemetery to place Florence's body in the grave. Now, when you go back there tomorrow, her body will more than likely still be there. If the Lord comes back, it won't be. Which is what the women expected to find, a body. Instead, they found an empty grave and an angel telling them strange yet wonderful things. "Do not be afraid, for I know you seek Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he has risen as he said. Come see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples that he has risen from the dead, and behold, he is going before you to Galilee. There you will see him. See, I have told you." Jesus had risen from the grave and was no longer dead but alive. And because he lives, Florence lives. For that is the certainty of an everlasting love. While her body remains here, still with us, her soul does not. It remains in the arms of Jesus.